I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm DJ Wooldridge.
DJ! In the house! I'm so excited.
I'm excited too, and I'm very excited about the toys on the table right now because I will not destroy them.
So before we go ahead and jump into your comments, let's take a look at the art that we managed to gather from the interwebs this week. Did Lee just kiss Trisha? That's what it was called.
It's King Jew.
And it was Joe, Lee, and myself, and we asked you guys if you were able to get a moving tattoo, kind of like the pictures in Harry Potter, what moving tattoo would you get? And let us know. And we also talked about our favorite and least favorite smells in the world. The Paper Cuts says, my tattoo would be a kitten constantly playing with a ball of yarn or anything that I put near the tattoo.
That'd be like...
I think that could be dangerous.
That's like kind of impossible. Even if we're talking about a magical moving tattoo, we're talking about ink technology that moves.
Yep.
Yes.
So, but this person's saying, or anything I
like
put near the tattoo.
But this raises the question: could you add things to the tattoo that it could play
That's
with?
fine. But this person's saying, or anything that I put near the tattoo.
Yeah,
so
the tattoo can't interact with real life things.
Come on.
I agree.
Retro Telephone says, instead of a teardrop tattoo to symbolize a killer, it would just be a video of a guy killing someone.
I don't like that idea.
Yeah, it's a little dark. It's a little dark.
How do you feel about that, Steve?
It'd be like a live leak video that you could play on your chest.
And wouldn't that take up a lot of... Do you think it would still be
no,
where the teardrop
it couldn't
would be?
still be here.
It'd be like around the face?
Or like on your back or something.
Well, you could just be like, yeah, you could have like a little animated gif of a murder happening under your eye, and you just have a little magnifying like monocle thing wearing around your neck. You go like, bro, come here, you want to check this out? And then you just put it up there, and they could look into it and see it. I think an image that is important to me would possibly be like a boob. Or like boobs.
Would you get boob tattoos right here? That
you could get a sex toy
tattooed. No, I'd rather
your...
get like boobs tattooed like on my arm, so I could be like, oh man, I'm feeling really like depressed today. Oh, boobs.
You just feel better.
Well, that's how people get like the dancing lady on.
Yeah,
it's the
like
same
on
idea.
Pete and Pete.
Yeah.
Like Petunia, I think her name was.
Yeah, exactly. Good memory, dude. It was Petunia.
Show.
Wait. I got it. As a girl, it's the new tramp stamp. Just porn. Right there.
That's great.
So that the dude can watch porn.
That's great.
While he's having sex.
Yeah.
There you go.
Andy Mayon says, what would the Lee and Ross ship be called? Because we talked about Lee and Ross dating. Simple. Loss.
Funny story.
Clever.
It's a double entendre too.
I edited that video and I thought about putting that up on the screen, but I didn't want to tell people what to think.
Yeah, no. Andy came up with it for us.
We don't like telling people what to think. Now, this one you should laugh at, because this is by Melanie Davis. And we get that little subtle... Drew got it. I love the smell of honeysuckles and fresh-cut grass. It reminds me of my childhood. I absolutely hate the smell of cantaloupe and mangoes. That's weird.
No.
Why?
Mangoes. It's weird to not like a fruit smell. Fruit smells are usually pretty inoffensive. Smell I hate is peas. I literally...
Really?
I apparently had a traumatizing experience with peas when I was a child, and it included me vomiting all over the place.
Oh.
And ever since then, like, I can't, like, the smell makes me like...
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, DJ.
That's okay.
About your past experience with peas.
It's fine.
I don't think I have, like, a smell I don't really like. Like, even farts is not a pleasant smell.
No.
But it's usually accompanied by, like, a pleasant sound.
But there's foods that
Steve loves the smell of farts. For the record.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, not the smell. Steve loves the sound of farts.
I do.
Loves it,
Like
loves
more
it,
than
loves
the
it. Like if
person?
anyone farts near him, he just giggles uncontrollably. He's a happy man when he toots because he likes the sound of it. Very into
I could
that.
be at a funeral and someone make a fart sound, I'd laugh.
And he
I
would
could be
laugh.
on trial, on death row,
Yeah.
and if someone made a fart sound, I'd laugh. We talked about the top 10 80s TV theme songs, and in fact, we sung a great many of them for you, including Miss Trisha Hirschberger and Lee, and some of the other people we don't quite care about, and We did rock out and have a great time singing songs on the set. That must have been a bitch to edit for the editors. I apologize. Anna Massey says, I sang along with all of these. I was born in '92. reruns for the win, I guess. Ha ha ha.
That's true.
That's true. I remember growing up as a kid, and it was like the 70s shows.
My reruns, my reruns were probably the same as yours, like Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
And Green
Acres.
And Bewitched.
Yeah.
Lots of Bewitched, and I Dream of
Dick Van Dyke Show.
Oh, Dick Van Dyke Show is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my family, we watch a lot of reruns. I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy!
Great one.
I own them all. I have a big set that has every episode aired and unaired of I Love Lucy ever.
Yeah.
I remember Nick at Night did this like hilarious commercial promo for I Love Lucy, and it was like the pants that ate Fred Mertz, and it was like they would show
that.
Yeah, they
as
would
it
show
goes higher and
as
higher.
the series goes on, his pants would go higher and higher, and his tie would like disappear in the pants.
Harway Helen Akinaro says, yes, Say by the Bell. My elementary school used to play that on the announcements every morning. Cool elementary school, might I add. At one point, everyone in my class knew the lyrics, and one morning we all sang along with it. Our teacher yelled at us for it later, but we had a blast.
What a bitch. You know, we're talking about camaraderie. We're talking about the energy. You know, this is one thing that teachers didn't think about when they were teaching. I understand it must be frustrating to deal with a bunch of booger-nosed kids who thinks they know better and they think they're smart. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's like if you just feel out the attitude of the class and you get that, you earn the respect, you know? And it's like if you're just one of those teachers that's like, you don't, you know? And it's like, and you throw it out there and the kids are going to just throw it right back at you. And it's a wall of attitude. And it's like, you're going to give these kids everything you got. You're going to throw your subconscious at them, and they're going to throw it right back at you.
You know, many of you might not have known this, but Steve was an elementary school teacher in a past life, and that's how he knows all this.
Just saying.
Steve showed us some of your favorite collectibles.
Yes.
In Star Wars Black Series prints and BioShock action figures on Collectibles Corner.
Boom. And you know, it's funny because that Boba Fett that I showed in the episode was actually picked up at Target, and it's a super rare figure you can't find anywhere. And I like this comment here from Hempev who says, Target, hope you paid cash. Boom. It's topical. It's all about
Mild Man Nerd for 1, cut a hole in a box. 2, put your fet in that box. 3, make Steve open that box.
I just appreciate the dick in a box reference.
I think I like that you
like
went
Target
through
better?
and actually sang it.
Yeah! Woo!
This
ahead,
week's shirt is the Pokey Trainer shirt from FHP and the drawing board on the FHP channel, which if you haven't checked out yet, you should. It's pretty sweet. So check your YouTube user inbox. We're all going to sign this and get it out to you. Please be patient. Our folks at FHP work super hard, and they're filling all of the orders to get them out to you.
Hey, X Factor 17 says, Steve, you have to review the Masters of the Universe Classics line. It's easily the best figure line currently running, and with the huge Castle Grayskull playset that was released last month, it will possibly go down as the most epic line ever. And you know what? I happen to agree. Because Motu is great.
Motu is fantastic.
We love Masters of the Universe here at SourceFed, don't we, DJ? And we also,
of course we do.
And you're right. I should be reviewing them. And
Maddie Collector.
The Dolph Lundgren movie.
We love Maddie here.
We love Maddie.
And we also love Maddie, editor Maddie.
Uh-huh.
I think that's it. We good?
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching Nerd Comment Commentary. Congratulations to Mild Man Nerd for your t-shirt from FHP. Thank you everybody for sending in art. Keep that coming. And these bean bags are really weird. I don't know that they're gonna be here that much longer because we can't figure out how to sit on them correctly, really, and stuff. So this weekend we've got movie club coming up.
Yeah.
We watched Blackfish.
Yeah. Which is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not a fun movie really. But new movie thing show. Frankenstein.
More like or more like I don't want to see it, or more like I would never pay money to see such a film, or more like
I'm excited
believe
for it.
it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free, flying around only in a prayer. Who can it be?
I will tell you, it's Trish, Joe, DJ, and Steve.
Aww, Joe! You're the best. Joe gets the t-shirt.
Joe gets the t-shirt.
That's your t-shirt.
My t-shirt.
Woo!